Hi, boys and girls. Hope everyone's having a great day. This week, you're learning all about the life cycle of a flower and planting. And I want to hear from you. Who can tell me, what do plants need to grow? Who thinks they know? Yell out those answers. They need water. That's right. And what else? They need sunlight. Anything else? And they need dirt, or we can call that dirt soil. Can you say that word, soil? Excellent. And where do plants come from? They grow from a little seed, that's right. And where do we put the seed? Do we throw it in the ocean? Do we throw it in the sky? How do we grow a plant? Where do you think we need to put that seed? In the dirt, that's right. So today we're going to read a story about a flower that needs to grow. And then we're going to do a little measuring activity. So have your flowers printed. They look like this. And then we need something to help measure these flowers. So you're going to use whatever you have at home that works. If you have pretzel sticks, you can use pretzel sticks. If you have Q-tips, use Q-tips. If you have cotton balls or M&Ms, use those. You can even use Legos if you have. So find something that you can help measure your flowers with and have that ready. And then we'll also, if we have time, we'll put them in order. We'll sequence them from shortest to tallest. So have this page ready also with scissors and a glue stick. All right, so get all those supplies ready and we will get started. First, we're going to read our story. So get those listening ears on. Let me share my screen. And make it bigger. And our story is called Grow Flower Grow by Lisa Bruce. So looking at the cover, what do you think this story is going to be about? A flower, that's right. And it looks like maybe the main character is a girl. And what else do you see on the cover? A dog. All right, so get those listening ears on. Grow, flower, grow. One day, Fran found a flower pot filled with soil. Poking out of the top was a tiny green tip. I will grow this flower, Fran said to Fred. So Fran is the little girl and Fred is the dog. And what is Fran trying to grow, boys and girls? A flower or a plant, that's right. Let's see how she helps grow her flower. She took it home. Grow flowers, she said, but the tip stayed tiny. What do you think Fran needs to help that flower grow taller? Water and sunlight, that's right. It's already in soil. You can see it's in the dirt in her pot. So she needs two more things. She needs water and sunlight. I think this flower, whoops, sorry, boys and girls, it's hard for me to see it. Let me make it a little bit smaller for a second. I think this flower is hungry, Fran said. So Fran went to the fridge. And inside, she found some of her favorite food. Do plants eat people food? No, that would be so silly. Do you think people food could help a flower grow? I don't think so. She gave the flower a slice of pizza. And the next day, she gave it a piece of a cheeseburger. Do plants and flowers eat pizza and cheeseburgers, boys and girls? No. Then she gave it spaghetti, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and a large spoonful of strawberry ice cream. Oh my goodness. Is this a good idea for a flower to help it grow? Giving it pizza and spaghetti, cookies and ice cream? No way. Let's see what she gives it next. Hopefully it's sunlight and water, but we'll see. She even gave it one of Fred's juicy bones. But the flower didn't. What do you think happened, boys and girls? Did the flower grow from all that food or did not grow? You're right. If you said it did not grow, you're right. It stayed tiny and Fran got fed up. Do you know what fed up means? It means she got angry and frustrated and she wanted to give up. She didn't know what else she could do to help her flower grow. Silly flower, Fran said, and she threw it out the back door. She is angry. The flower pot fell onto the ground and rolled away. And then rain fell on it. So it's outside, it's still in the pot with the soil, and now it's getting some rain. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing for the flower, boys and girls? I agree. I think it's a good thing. And the wind blew on it, and the sun shone on it, and finally the tip grew bigger, and it grew and it grew until one day Fran and Fred went outside to play. And when they opened the door, a surprise was waiting. Oh my goodness, so what had happened? If you look on the left side, first it was a tiny tip, and then what happened? It started to grow taller and bigger, and then it grew even taller. What do you think helped this flower grow taller? The sunlight and the rain, that's right. Let's see what Fran says when she sees her flower. A big, beautiful flower just for you, Fred. The end. Do you think Fran was surprised to see her flower growing? I think so. She thought that flowers need people food, but do they need people food? No, they need, yell it out, water, sun, and soil or dirt. So now that we know, and you know, how to plant a flower and the things they need to grow, we're going to measure some of our flowers today. And do you think flowers are all the same size, or do you think flowers can be different sizes? They can be different sizes, that's right. And do you think flowers are all the same color, or can they be different colors? They can be different colors. So flowers can be different sizes, different colors, and they're all different types. Do they look the same, or do you think they have different types of petals? You're right, they have different types of petals. So the flowers we have today, they look like the same type. I'm going to say maybe this is a tulip, right? All of the petals are pointy and they look the same. But are they all the same color or are they different? They are different, that's right. And do they look like they're the same size, or are they different sizes? They are different sizes, that's right. We have some short flowers, some medium-sized flowers, and some tall flowers. So we're going to figure out how tall these flowers are by measuring them using stuff at home. Because springtime is a great time to go outside and to pick some flowers and investigate them. Look at their petals, their stems, their leaves, see what's the same and different, and to measure them. So we are going to grab what we're using to measure our flowers. I'm using pretzel sticks, but again, you boys and girls can use Q-tips or cotton balls, Legos, or M&Ms. Use what you have. So I have my pretzel sticks here. And we are going to start by measuring the first flower, which is a short little yellow flower. And I want you to take a guess. How tall do you think your flower is using what you're using at home? So I'm using pretzel sticks. And I'm going to guess that my flower is 1 pretzel stick tall. Do you think my guess is right or wrong? Okay, we'll see. If you're using a Lego, how many Legos tall do you think this flower is? Or if you're using a cotton ball, how many cotton balls tall do you think this flower is? I want you to yell out those guesses, and then you're going to measure. So let me see if my flower is 1 pretzel stick tall, and I'm going to tape it for you boys and girls to see. Whoop. And I just broke my pretzel stick, so let me do another one. There we go. Okay, boys and girls, so I have my pretzel, and I started measuring it, and it's 1 pretzel stick tall. So was my guess right or wrong? It was right. I wonder how many Q-tips tall yours is. I'm going to guess if you have Q-tips, it's 1 Q-tip tall. And I'm going to guess if you're using Legos, that it's 2 Legos tall, but I don't know. Only you know you're using them. So measure yours, and above it, I'm going to put it's 1 pretzel stick tall. My purple flower over here, I'm going to guess that it's 2 pretzel sticks tall. What do you boys and girls think my flower, how tall my flower is with pretzel sticks? Do you think it's 2 pretzel sticks tall? Or 3? Or 4? Okay, I have some friends saying it's 2, just like I think. If you have Q-tips, how many Q-tips tall do you think your purple flower is? All right, let's see. Get out your stuff and you're going to measure. So make sure you start at the bottom. Okay, so I taped on 1 pretzel stick, but if I put on a second pretzel stick, is that too tall? That's right, that's too many. So I'm going to say, I'm going to break my pretzel stick in half and say that my flower is 1.5 pretzel sticks tall. So it's not 2 pretzel sticks tall. It's 1.5. So I have a full pretzel stick and then a half a stick. So it's 1.5. How about my pink flower? I'm going to guess that that is 2 pretzel sticks tall. Let's see if my guess is right. If you're using M&Ms, how many M&Ms do you think your pink flower is tall? If you're using M&Ms, I'm going to guess that it's 8 M&Ms tall. I wonder if I'm right. If you're using cotton balls, I'm going to guess that it's 4 cotton balls tall. So go ahead and use your cotton balls or your pretzel sticks. And let's see how tall it is. All right, if you're using pretzel sticks like me, how many pretzel sticks tall is my flower? 1? Is it 2 pretzel sticks tall? No, this is too tall. So we're going to break off a little piece. It's 1 pretzel stick tall and a half a pretzel stick, but it's still taller than our purple flower. If you're using M&Ms, what was my guess right? Was your pink flower 8 M&Ms tall? Or if you were using cotton balls, was your pink flower 4 cotton balls tall? Let's look at our yellow flower. How many pretzel sticks tall do you think is my yellow flower? I think I need 2 pretzel sticks for this flower. What do you boys and girls think? Okay, some friends said yes. Let's see. So I have on my 2 pretzel sticks. 1, 2. Is it 2 pretzel sticks tall? It is, boys and girls. So this one is 2 pretzel sticks tall. I wonder if you're using M&Ms. I'm going to guess that you needed 10 M&Ms for your yellow flower. Was my guess right? Or if you're using Q-tips, I'm going to guess that you needed 3 Q-tips for your yellow flower. Was your yellow flower 3 Q-tips tall? And let's see how our red flower, that's our biggest flower. And I wonder how many pretzel sticks I need, how many pretzel sticks tall my pretzel sticks will be for my flower. I'm guessing it's 3. If you're using cotton balls, I wonder how many cotton balls tall your red flower is. My guess is that it's 6 cotton balls tall. So I want to see if my guess is right. Let's hear your guesses. Okay, boys and girls, I taped on 3 pretzel sticks, but is this red flower 3 pretzel sticks tall? Not quite, it's almost there. 1, 2, 3. We'll just break off a little bit of the top. It's a little bit shorter than 3 pretzel sticks. If you're using Legos, how many Legos tall was your red flower? Let me hear those answers. And how about if you're using cotton balls? How many cotton balls tall was your red flower? So as we can see, are the flowers that we have, are they all the same size or different? They're all different. Which flower was the shortest? That means the number was the smallest that we measured. Our yellow flower, that's right. Mine was only 1 pretzel stick tall. Which flower was the tallest that we measured? The red flower, that's right. And mine was almost 3 pretzel sticks tall. And which flowers were medium sized in the middle? Our purple, pink, and yellow flowers. So flowers can be all different colors, all different sizes, and they could be all different types. So I want you boys and girls, when you're out walking in the springtime weather, going on a nice spring walk, I want you to pick some flowers, go home and measure the real flowers this time and see how tall they are. Maybe you can use something different in your house to measure them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you boys and girls soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.